We'll start soon. Hello, hello. Welcome to another Monday morning flight. Ooh, microphone's a bit hot. Let me turn that down a bit. There we go. That's better. How is everybody doing? Let me turn the music down a bit. That, by the way, is one of my songs. You can find it on Spotify if you like it. You can listen to it all day long if you want to. It's also on all the other music platforms, so you can find it there. How's everybody doing? Good morning. Wherever it is you're watching from, I'm not sure. Unless you type something in the chat, I won't know where you're if you're in Twitch or if you're in YouTube. Welcome. Today, is that somebody's talking on the thing? Okay, today we're gonna go and fly around on this beautiful little airplane that we have here. This is the Cessna 152 tail dragger, and it's called a tail dragger because it's got those two big wheels in the front and that one tiny wheel in the back, and those suckers are pretty challenging to fly because of the way you steer, because you steer from the back. So, and it's a long tail. So yeah, it has its challenges, but that's what we're going to do today. This is it from the inside. I want to put a GPS on it because we could do it all with radios, and that would add a certain amount of challenge to it. But since I have you guys here today, you know, I'm like, what have I got to prove? I ain't got nothing to prove. So we're going to go with the easy way and install the GPS on it. And, oh no, the electrical system isn't working. Why? That's strange. Sometimes, let's see, battery. I got battery, but I got no electrical system. Okay, we're going to change the plane because that's what happens. Let's go back to the main menu. Let's continue. I don't know if it's a bug with this plane in particular that I can't get the... Sometimes the radio stack doesn't work. I don't know why. Departure. Could it be a color thing? Let's try a different livery and see if that works. So welcome. Hey, see somebody else coming in. Welcome to the stream. We're going to be flying around the west coast of the United States today, hopefully. On VATSIM, my flight plan was filed. So that should be fun.
Lima 52 traffic Cessna November 14.
Oh no, now it's going to put me. Oh, look. At least I got okay, so oh, it put us already on the thing here. So let's go ahead and tell it to not put me straight on the runway. At least we know the electrical system works on this one. Departure from the ramp. There's a bug. It's a known bug in Microsoft Flight Simulator that if you change your airplane once you have already selected your airport, it'll put you on the runway regardless of where you tell it that you want to start. And usually, I think there is air traffic control. This airport that we're at does not have air traffic control right now. But the controller for the whole area is there. So we're going to turn off the ATC. Go back. Zoom. Okie dokie. Now we want realism. I don't want state saving. We don't want... Do you guys want to see the co-pilot sitting here next to me? Because we can put that here. Show the co-pilot. See? Whoa. Now we got a girl here sitting next to us, which I think it would only make us uncomfortable. So we're going to hide the co-pilot. Hide it. There. Now I don't feel that nervous. Okay. And we are going to get, let's see, maintenance, everything's good. Instruments, here we are. We're going to put a nice GPS there. Cool. And we'll put an autopilot as well because, we got it. Why not? And here we're going to show the EGTs. Even though we're not going to go high, it's probably a good idea just to have the EGT there. All right. And we will put the weight of the co-pilot, but not the co-pilot. So, that's just to even out the weight on the plane. We're going to put somebody who's 160 pounds. It's like a teenager. Actually, a teenager would probably be more like 150, right? Yeah. And any front baggage or rear baggage? No. And let's put some fuel in this because we're going to be flying for about, let's put 8 gallons on each side. Okay. That should be enough, I think. Let me just check. No, we probably need a little more. There we go. 10 gallons on each side. There we go. Now we got about 2 hours worth of flying. I think a little more because this engine doesn't drink that much fuel, so we should be good. Cool. And now let's connect to VATSIM. All right, we are connected, and our flight plan had already been filed before we even started streaming. So this is the Cessna 152, beautiful, changed color, but this one all the electrics work. And as I was saying, it's a little difficult to fly because of the fact that it's a tail dragger. But we'll see that later when we're in the air. And since this is going to be mostly a sightseeing enterprise that we're doing today, I'm gonna start up the head tracking software because we want to be looking around, while we're flying. Let's see, start tracking. Ooh, now it's tracking my head. Cool. Now when I look around, it follows my head. It makes it feel a little more natural, I think, at least to fly. All right, let's get the fuel open. Let's get the mixture all the way in, throttle back a little bit. There we go. We turn on the battery, alternator, and our beacon lights. Beacon light is what warns people that we're about to turn off the airplane. Let's adjust for takeoff or trim. There we go. That's good. And now we're going to adjust our barometer. Let's see. That's a good idea. I didn't check what our weather is like. By the way, you guys want to see you guys want to see what we're doing today? Let me check here if we got it. MS Edge. MS Edge. Why isn't Edge working? Oh no, I got a phone call. Okay, hold on a second. Sorry about that phone call. Let's see, where were we, Lewis? I was trying to get Edge on the screen, wasn't I? Can you guys see that, or does it look weird? It looks weird on my screen. I don't know why it's black. Just see a black thing here. Flight simulator. Oh no, this is what we wanted to show you. But that's not coming up either. Why? That's weird. Maybe, oh, let me try this. Let me try this. Nope, still not showing up. Edge. Edge. Ah, there we go. Woo, got it on. Cool. So this is our route for today. We're taking off from Océano County, which is L52, Lima 52. We're just above the mayhem that is Los Angeles, which is all of this, with their weird ass Bravo airspace, which is just crazy. And all of these are like military stuff. So I decided we're gonna start off here, and we're gonna fly all the way up, going through all of these little airports, all the way up to Half Moon Bay, which is over here. Right now it's IFR there, but I'm hoping that by the time we get there, it's gonna clear up and it'll be a nice place to land. So we're gonna see how that goes. But right now we need to see what the weather here is going to be like, and our weather is, the altimeter is 30.09, so that's what we're going to put in here. We press this button, and now we go to 30.09. 30.09. There we go. That is our altimeter, and we also put that here, 30.09. There we go. All right. And our beacon is on, I said. Yep. We prime the engine a bit. And then we just crank it. I gotta make sure the parking brake is set. Parking brake on. And we turn it. Do we have gas? Yes, fuel valve is open. So let's give it one more shot. Prime. 1, 2, 3, 4. We make sure we got some gas. And we... Ooh, it's not turning. Why do I have these faulty airplanes? Nope. We're going to try and see if we flooded it maybe. It's simply not catching. That's weird. Let's do the automatic way. Automatic should... It did all the steps in it. Why did it start for it and not for me? That's strange. Did we miss something? I wonder what we missed. Oh, it's doing everything. Let's see. Carb heat. All of these were in. All right. Well, plane has started. That's good. Oil pressure's good. Oil temperature's coming up. And our fuel is good. Now let's set up our flight plan over here. We're starting at Lima 52. And now our destination is going to be Half Moon Bay, KHAF. And along the way, we're going to be making little stops at MQO, Mike, Quebec, Oscar. And it's got duplicates, so we're going to choose this one. And then we're going to go to 66 Charlie Alpha, Rancho San Simeon. And then we're gonna go to Whiskey Oscar Zebra Zulu Zulu. Whiskey Oscar Zulu Zulu. Whiskey Oscar Zulu Zulu. Oh, 3 Zulus. Okay, Whiskey Oscar Zulu Zulu Zulu. Cool. And then we're gonna go to Uniform Romeo Uniform Yankee Uniform Ryu. And then we're gonna go to Kilo Oscar Alpha Romeo. These waypoints are really just to keep us on track. We don't have to follow them exactly to the letter, but at least it's good to have them there so we know where we need to be going. And then we're going to go to Charlie Alpha 66. All right. And then we're going to go to Charlie Lima 77. These are tiny little airports, airfields. We can land there, or we could do a touch and go there. Or probably land and look around. And then 17 Charlie Lima. By the way, can you guys, if you're watching, can you tell me what you think of the sound? Is the sound okay? Because I did a change of microphone yesterday during a bonus stream, and just a Saturday stream, I should say. And I just want to know if it works, if it sounds better or not. Cool. We are set. And since this is a tiny little airfield, we need to be squawking VFR, and we need to be altitude reporting. And we're going to go to 122.8. We're already there. We're at the correct radio, at the correct frequency. And let's get head tracking going here. Cool. And now we can do our CTA. Oh, wait. One more thing. We need to see where the wind is going. According to this thing, we are close to this one. So the air, there is absolutely no wind right now. 0 knots. So that means we can take off wherever we want. So we should be taking off towards the north, I think, or the west. So we'll go runway 29er. Cool. And we'll announce that. Oceano County traffic, November 42, Mike Romeo Echo taxiing to runway 29er, Oceano County. All right, let's go to runway 29er, guys. Which is in this direction. Okay, there you go. And take the brakes off. And now we can start moving. Tail draggers behave totally different when they're on the ground. Number one, the nose is way up high, so you kind of have to lean up like this. On some planes, that doesn't even work because the nose is it's even higher. So what you do is you look out the window like this. See, so you can taxi. Or, but this one is not that high. This one is not that pitched. The incline is not as exaggerated as other airplanes. So we can be a little bit more relaxed. But I do want to see, there we go, where the end of the runway is. So we can cut off the power and apply brakes. That's another thing. You can't brake fast on a tail dragger because, see? The tail will come up. So you got to do a very careful. Very careful braking. Let's get this baby turned in the right direction. Let's get the first notch of flaps down. There we go. Not a big airfield. So we gotta... Okie dokie. First notch of flaps are selected. We put our feet on the brakes and we say Oceano County traffic, November 42, Mike Romeo Echo type Cessna 152, taking off runway 29er on a northwest departure. Oceano County. Okay. We get some takeoff power. We release the brakes and we pray that we have enough airspeed by the time we get to the end. Look, tail comes up. That's good. And there we go. We are off the ground. Bye-bye, Oceano County. And here we go. Here we go. Oh, that's nice, isn't that? That's pretty over there, that little beach. Right off of the airport there. Ooh. That looks nice. So this is the West Coast, guys. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. I've been flying around it for a while now. It's become my favorite place to fly, mostly because there's these hidden little airfields. A lot of them are private, but they're done here in the game. So, you know, you can land there and take off from there and just cam around. Okay, flaps come up. And we just adjust our trim here. I don't want to go too high, but I don't also want to stay too low. So there's that dot that keeps showing up. It's weird. I think it happens when your mouse is not in the game. When your mouse pointer is in a different window, in a different monitor, in my case, that little dot comes up. Check it out. Okay, now I think we don't necessarily have to because we're not going in any controlled airspace here. We're in nobody's controlled airspace, so we don't have to call ATC. Now we are way above our altitude here, so I'm just going to say we're going to be at 2,500 for now. Most of it I want to fly it by hand because, you know, why not? It's a tiny little airplane, and let's look out that window over there on this side. Oh, look at that. The freeway down there. One of those little houses. That's pretty cool. Let's get back in here. So 2,500 is our altitude. And that's what we're going to try to aim for. We're very close now, so I just want to do a very little trim movements, very slight. Here's what we look like from outside. And we're at 2,500. Time to just trim down a little bit so that the plane stays at 2,500 and stops its climb. And it's just a, sorry about that, I had to move my head there. It's just a little bit of balancing act that you have to do between the trimming the nose down and adjusting the power so that it doesn't over rev. Yeah. The faster the air goes over the wing, the more it wants to climb, and the more it wants to climb, it starts to slow down. It's a weird little dance you gotta do. But check it out. Look, oh no, now it's descending, but you know, that happens. And as it descended, it picked up speed, so then it wants to climb. And there we are. And just trim it up a little bit. And try to keep it straight as well. There we go. And meanwhile, we can keep looking outside. That is nice. Our first point over here is a VOR, right? San Luis Obispo was over there in that valley over there. And over there, the VOR is up in those hills. So we're just going to keep going around the coast because over the hills, it's not fun. It's just going to be bumpy and there's really nothing to see there. So, yeah. This is probably better. And there's a helipad over there called O'Sullivan. So that should be over there. After this little outcropping here, on the other side of this thing is Morro Bay. It's over there, that bay over there in front of us. You see it here. Morro Bay. So we're going to go around there. Check that out. There's a thing there called Baywood Park. Los Osos. Oh, that's our little warning telling us that we're going down too low. So I'm going to bring it up a little bit. Oh, check it out. There's that little dot again. That's just weird. And yeah, it happens. I think that's what happens. It's when your mouse is on the other window, that little dot comes up. When your mouse is on a different screen. Ooh, that is beautiful. Let's get closer to this window here and look down. You can see the power lines and everything down there. Power plant. Ooh, nice. All right, let's get back on the pilot seat and turn it. I love that the weather is so calm right now that we really don't need an autopilot. It's behaving beautifully. We do have live weather on, right? I think we do. Let's see, live weather should be on. No, it's not on. That's why it's so beautiful. Let's put it live weather on and real time on. Oh, okay. This is why the fog hasn't completely gone. Oh my gosh. And here I was saying how beautiful everything was, how the weather was fantastic and everything. And as soon as I turn live weather on, we see that the IFR conditions haven't completely burned away. But we have some nice spots which we're heading up into. We do have some nice spots that we're heading into. So I was fooled by my own settings. Although it does look nicer with clouds, I gotta say. Oh, those look nice. Those little beaches down there. Dramatic little beaches. All right, and oh, here's another thing you can do in this airplane. You can open the windows. I think you could do it on the other side too. Get some nice fresh air in here. And let's get out back into the water. Let's get back into the coast. No fun flying over the... It's no fun flying over the mountains. And we're gonna descend to 1,500. So we can get a good look at that beach part there. Right, before we get to Morro Bay. We have this whole area here that is called Los Osos, and it's called Baywood Park. Cuesta by the Sea, that's what this whole area here is called. Okay. Let's push the nose down a bit so we can send. That's Cuesta by the Sea community over there with all the little houses. I'm going to head here into the bay so that we can get a good look out this window. That's pretty nice right there. That big sandbar protecting that little bay. Must be super fun and super cool to be living there. Because you're kind of protected from the main ocean. Okay, 1,500. We're gonna start to level off here. Now we're going to get to Morro Bay, which is right after this little hill here, this little mountain. Right after that little mountain is Morro Bay. Let's get back to the side. Yeah, it's probably better from this side. Cool thing about these planes is you can fly them from either side. Another power plant over there. Or some sort of power station. That is very nice. All right. Now we're going to keep going straight ahead here. I'm going to go ahead and climb a little bit. Because I have the feeling that there's not much to see, except for maybe the road, as we get around this big lump here. That whole big area over there is called a fishery. All of this stuff here in front, it's called fishery. It's okay, here we're going to go through an MOA, which are basically, I don't need a clearance to get into the MOAs, so we don't really need to talk to air traffic control. But yeah, these are low C, low E, Hunter, low C. These are all marine sanctuary designated areas, but they're also MOEs, so MOAs, I mean, so they do military stuff in that area, all of this part. And here we're going to see one of the airports, one of the tiny little airfields, which we can probably scope out and see if we want to land there. We are about 14 miles away from it. And see if we want to do a little touch and go there. What's our air temperature? Let's see. very, very nice. Nice and cool. We're at about 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 degrees centigrade up here. So yeah, right now probably a good idea to close these windows. All right. And this is a warning that was put on the that was put on Sky Vector. These clouds that obscure the mountains. So you gotta rely a lot on your GPS in this case, and your instruments. But we can still see the mountains. It's not as bad as it was. The advisory was until was it 15 Zulu? And right now we're at 1533 Zulu, so we're okay. We are okay. I have never seen this this little airfield that we're going to see right now called Rancho San Simeon, which is a private airfield or airstrip. Rancho San Simeon. Let's see if we can see it here on Sky Vector. It says its elevation is 320 feet, and it is asphalt. And it's a 1,800 foot field. So for us, it's fine. This little airplane can land and take off, no problem, under 2,000 feet. But I do want to take a look at it because even though there are clouds, the wind is very, very calm right now. And that's also one of the beauties of flying in the morning, is that the wind is chill, calm. Also, it's very cool right now, so it's easy to fly. All right, 9 miles away. I still don't see it. This is the designation for this airport is 6 Charlie Alpha. 66 Charlie Alpha. Ooh, that is pretty over there. It's a little lake. These rolling hills. Ooh, there's our airplane shadow here on the ground. Okay, we want to go down below. We want to be down at around 1,000 feet. We're at 5 miles away. San Simeon traffic, November 42, Mike Romeo Echo, Cessna 152. About 6 miles to the southeast, inbound to overfly the field. I don't even know what airport. It's got runway 1 and runway 19. So we would probably want to land on runway 19 if we were going to land. That's just so that we get a good look at it, assess it, and then do a downwind and a pattern and land. Three miles away, and I still can't see that field. Can you guys see it? We should be able to see it. Let's zoom out a bit. Is it? Is it this thing here? This line here? I don't think it. All right, we're going to level out here at 1,500 until we find that field. I think it may very well be just that line. Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness, I'm blind. San Simeon traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo is on downwind runway 19er. Here it is. Okay, there is really nothing there but that strip. And there's a windsock. That helps. But there's really not much wind, so we can land. We should land the other way. All right, we're gonna go runway 1. Executive decision taken right at the last minute. Just on that little bit of air, that little movement that we see. Because there really is not that much wind. Rancho San Simeon traffic, November 42, Mike Romeo Echo is on left downwind runway 01 and then coming in for a landing. All right. First notch of flaps, just want to slow us down a bit. There's the airfield. Now we go, go, go. Heading directly south. We're gonna do. You guys want to do a full stop? We could do a full stop, and look around. Although there doesn't seem to be much to look around. I love this scenery. Look at that. This is fantastic. The guys that fly into this airfield get this view every time they fly in here. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. Rancho San Simeon traffic, November 42, Mike Romeo Echo, turning base runway 01. Rancho San Simeon traffic, November 42, Mike Romeo Echo is turning final for runway 01, San Simeon. All right, let's turn to final. And let's get that airport in view. There it is. It's just draped over that hill. It's like a lumpy little airport. One more notch of flaps. We will turn our landing lights on. All the other stuff is already on, right? Nope, I hadn't turned it on. How about that? Now I got our keep in mind. We're landing a tail dragger, so it's a totally different beast. And it's gonna get squirrely, and I'm not good at these, so we may not make it, is what I'm saying. In which case, I will cheat. But I'm gonna do my best here to keep us all safe in virtual reality. Come on, come on, come on. Give me some power. I want to stall this baby. Okay. Last notch of flaps. Right. Power is all out. There we go. And we apply brakes. Just very gingerly. Oh, we landed with one tire in the grass. How about that? Okay, guys, welcome to Rancho San Simeon Airport. There's actually nothing here except for gas. And that windsock, and there's nothing else. I'm gonna be back, guys. Hold on a second. Hello guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had a little bit of something to deal with in real life. Real life refuses to go on pause, just like the game. You know? All right, where were we? Where were we? All right. Tiny little airfield here called Rancho San Simeon Private Airfield off the coast of close to the Big Sur VOR, Morro Bay VOR, Paso Robles VOR, and Guadalupe. And there's really not much to see here. So let's go ahead and take off and head to our next point. But you know, it was cool little break. Cool little break. All right, let's give ourselves some juice. How are we doing on fuel? We got plenty of fuel, so we don't need any fuel here. We're just gonna go ahead and take off before whoever owns this place comes over here and says, "What are you doing? This is a private airfield. You can't land here. Get that crappy little airplane off my property." So we'll get our crappy little airplane off your property. Let's see. Let's get first notch of flaps. Call them the takeoff flaps. And we'll be very careful to brake without lifting the tail. Oh! Downhill. Taking off is going to be a bit of a challenge going uphill. All right. So if we're not up by the time we hit the fuel pump, we're probably going to just try to slow down and stop. And then try to take off downhill. Even if the wind is in the wrong direction, it's probably going to be better for this little plane. All right. Trying to use as much of the runway as possible. And here we go. Full power. Come on, tail. Come on, tail. Come on, tail. Come on, tail. Come on. Okay, tail is up. That's a good sign. Oh yeah, we're going to make it. 50 knots. 60 knots, and we're off. Hee-hee. Tiny, tiny, tiny little airfield here. Okay, 300 feet, and our flaps come up. And we just keep the nose up. There we go. Cool. And bye-bye, Rancho San Simeon. Rancho San Simeon traffic, November 4 to Mike Romeo Echo. Just took off runway 01 and departing to the northwest. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to do my CTAF call before taking off. Excuse me while I had a little bit of a drink there. Oh, this is very, very beautiful countryside. Now we're going to come up into another airfield, which is called the Hearst San Simeon airstrip. So Hearst Castle is supposed to be really close to here. And that's the airstrip for Hearst Castle. And we should be able to see it. We're not that far away. And Hearst Castle should be up there somewhere. Right off the side. Oh, there it is. You can see. Ooh, want to go check it out? Let's go fly over Hearst Castle. I don't know what the restrictions are, how low you can be. I'm pretty certain that's it. Oh, and that's the airfield over there. That's Hearst Castle Airfield. Tell you what, we're going to go ahead and land here at Hearst Field. And then... Okay. This was called Charlie November 66. All right. Charlie November 66, November 42, Mike Romeo Echo. With intentions to land. Charlie November 66, huh? Can I see it? Charlie November 66. Oh, runway 15 and runway 33. So we're gonna say downwind. No, we're gonna go Charlie November 66 traffic, Mike Romeo Echo. Going to land straight in runway 33. Can we do this? Can we pull this off? Are we that crazy? I'm going to try it anyways. And we're going to do a little bit of a side slip here. So we can go down faster. Right. Cool. Charlie November 66 traffic. Mike Romeo Echo on final, short final, runway 33. Right. And we made it. Now let's just land this puppy. Without purposing. There we are. All right. Put the brakes. Gingerly on the brakes. Okay, I am not by any means of the imagination an expert on tail draggers, but this has been the easiest tail dragger I've flown in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So if you guys want an easy one to learn, I would recommend this one, because I've had a lot of trouble on the Kit Fox, for example, which is one of my favorite airplanes. But the tail dragger I think it's the big wheels. The big wheels don't help. It's super bouncy. You purpose down the runway like crazy. And it's got a tendency to do that ground loop thing where you just turn around really quickly, and this one is very forgiving. All right, sorry that I'm moving my head crazily because I was looking for the drone camera. so that we can go take a look at Hearst Castle. Let's keep the default here. Let's resume and let's get the drone. Showcase. Drone camera. Let's get some good speed. Ooh. All right. Now, where was the castle? It was over here, wasn't it? There it was. There it is. Hearst Castle. Ooh, check it out. Okay, this place is fancy. Stop. I'm gonna tell it to stop using track IR so that it doesn't follow my head. All right. Oof. This looks fancy. Check this out. Let's take this off. Wow, they did a really nice job of rendering this here. Even added the noises for the pool here. Yeah, they did a great job. Too bad there's no tourists. You know, a whole bunch of people walking around. Oh, there are some cars. Oh. Tennis courts. Well, that's Hearst Castle for you. Oh, look, there's parking lot over here. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's the buses. This is where everybody parks. To do the tour of the castle, huh? That is fantastic how they did this. Oof. All right, let's get back to our plane. So I guess, like when you were this dude, like you would come home and then get into a sports car and then drive down here at 1,000,000 miles per hour through these little winding roads here. Oh, lost the road. Where does the road go? I lost the road. Yeah, lost it. But is this a golf course? This looks like a golf course. I'm thinking that's a golf course. But it's also and I guess you'd come down all the way down to here. Just so that you could get to your airstrip. And imagine the planes he's got in his hangar. Or he used to have in his hangar. Wow. All right. Enough. Let's continue our flight. Turn this off. And we can turn this back on over here. Can we? Oh no, did I turn track IR off completely? Track IR, thank you. Cool. And we just saw that the wind is no issue, so we can go ahead and just take off, I guess. So we'll be taking off runway 33. Tree. First, San Simeon traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo type Cessna, taking off runway 33 and departing to the northwest. First notch of flaps, and let's push it. Oh, tail is up. And we're good for takeoff. 60 knots, and we can take off. We are off. All right. Let's get a little crazier here on the climb so we can get out of this terrain. Let me take a look here at my charts to see where the heck we're going. Hertz, San Simeon, traffic. Oh, let's go over to this side. Let's go over to the ocean. Because according to this thing, the ocean side is also nice to look at. That is flight operations below 1,000 over the designated areas within the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary. Violate the NOAA regulations. So I got to fly over 1,000 feet over the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary, which is this whole coast. It's a sanctuary. That's pretty cool. Okay, flaps come up. This is the Monterey Bay Marine Sanctuary. Snazzy. I guess you can't fly that low because you don't want noise. Is that because of noise abatement, probably? Oops, sorry. All right, we are going to slow down a bit. And let's look over the side. Ooh, that is nice. That is beautiful. Wow. Oh, wow, that's dramatic over there. Straight ahead, all of that is Silver Peak Wilderness Area. Right in front of us. And we're going to climb to 2,500. And that's where we're going to finally start to use our autopilot so I can get a drink. Something to drink anyways. Free my hands up a little bit. Let's get this connected. Autopilot heading mode. Autopilot heading mode. And we're climbing at 300 feet per minute till we get to 2,500. And that's where it will try to level off. Cool. Now I can... sorry about that. Forgot that was on there. I can drink some Coca-Cola because I've been thirsty this whole time. Right. So how you guys been doing? Do you guys like the stream so far? Have you liked our little wilderness sightseeing over on this side of California? Actually, let's turn a little bit towards the north because I don't want to get too far out into the ocean. Oh, that's cool. This is the Silver Peak Wilderness Area, Ventana Wilderness Area, Plaskett is in there. Slate's Hot Springs should be in there as well. And we are headed towards a navigation point called Waz, which is still way ahead, about 30 miles ahead in that direction. This is all, we're going to be close to Big Sur. Actually, we're going to be right on Big Sur. So, for those of you who like to surf, that's like a cool surf place. I doubt those have been rendered into the game. This is a fun little tail dragger, I gotta say. A lot of fun to fly, very easy to control. So if you're learning how to do tail draggers, I'd recommend this one. You know, this is from JPL. I think it's a free add-on. You can get it at flightsim.to. And it comes with a whole bunch of different 152s. There's one that has fairings on the wheels. That's a tricycle mount, tricycle landing gear. This one, the tail dragger version. And they have another one that is no fairings, no wheel fairings. And they all come equipped with autopilot, which is awesome because normally the 152 that comes with the game, that is a default one, does not have autopilot. But in this one, they accommodated autopilot and the GPS, which the default one does not have GPS and also, so you have to fly it using only radio communications and VOR. Or just visually if you're, you know, if you're just flying VFR all the time. Which is what I like to do. I like to fly VFR most of the time, but I do want to know where I'm going, right? Even with VFR, I mean, I don't know enough about California to just hop on a plane and take off and know exactly where I'm going. So GPS helps a lot. Okay, I'm gonna lean just a little bit because we have the EGT over here. So that makes it easy for us to lean even though we're not at super high altitudes. Where we can find the peak right now and just save a little bit of gas and get a little bit more. There we are. That's peak, so we're gonna richen it a little bit. And now we're getting better performance out of our engine. Probably mucking up our spark plugs a lot less. That is amazing how nice that looks. Get this. Where is our plane going? According to Navigraph. Oh, cool. We are, according to this, boom, boom. We are right around here. We are right about Plaskett, is what this area here is called. This over here is called Plaskett. Now there are no airfields in it, and of course it would be pretty difficult to land anywhere in here because, I mean, just look at the terrain. Doesn't look very hospitable to tiny little airplanes like this one. It's beautiful though. Kind of want to grab a car and go through all these roads. these highways. I wonder if all of that is the famous PCH, the Pacific Coast Highway. That would be. That looks nice. Our next stop is, well, next waypoint, anyways, is called Waz. And then we're going to go around Monterey, overfly Monterey, Monterey Airport, which is Kilo Mike Romeo Yankee. Very popular, very, very popular airport. Once we get there, we are going to need to talk to air traffic control, because that is all Charlie airspace. And then we're going to overfly, or probably land at, no, we're going to overfly because it's a military airfield. Kilo Oscar Alpha Romeo Fort. Let's see what this is called. Oop. Oh, it's not. It's called Marina Municipal. I thought it was. Let's see, Marina Municipal. Open to the public. Check it out. Marina Muni. Monterey. Publicly owned by the city of Marina, Hillcrest. Wow. So we could land there. We could land there at Marina Municipal. We're going to land there. And then we go to Palm Beach. And there's a tiny little airport there. Tell you what, let's overfly Carmel, Monterey. Let's overfly the other airport that I just told you about, that I've already forgot, Marina Municipal, Marina. And then we're going to go and land at the tiny little airstrip up ahead, which is a private airstrip called Charlie Alpha 66, which is, Charlie Alpha 66 is, hello, there we are. Charlie Alpha 66 is a private use operational airport. Enter traffic pattern from the ocean side to avoid flying over Monterey Bay Academy buildings and horse stables. Okay, so we're gonna do a pattern from the ocean side. Cool. So sort of NOTAMs that you need to know, because then there's the academy is right there. Cool. And we'll land on that one. Monterey Bay Academy Airport. We are close to Waz, which is just a waypoint. There's really nothing there. It's just a GPS waypoint called Waz. Okay, now we're gonna just stick to the plan. And we should start calling Air traffic control. I wonder if they're still on. Nope. He left. There is no air traffic control anymore. Map.vatsim. Yep. No more air traffic control in the Los Angeles area. Woohoo! That means we don't got to call nobody. We could just fly, 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 fly. This all I'm going to connect. Hold on a second, guys. It's hard to get a nice view. Oh, there we go. Right out the window. Looking straight out the window. It's pretty cool, huh? Tell you what, let's see if we can put the headphone simulation off so we can hear what it would be like. That sounds more very close to realistic. Because the volume is not altogether that high. And I mean, that's what it would sound like if you were wearing headphones in the airplane. Oh, that looks nice. Look at that road over there. See, what are we doing in speed? We are going at around 100 knots of ground speed. For this airplane, that's pretty good. Check our instruments. We are still very good on fuel. Oil temperature is okay. Oil pressure is nominal. Nominal. Yeah. RPMs are nice. So far, everything is fantastic. Ooh, a little bit of cloud. A little bit of moisture from the sea here. This is overflying the California Sea Otter Game Refuge. And Big Sur. This is Big Sur over here. Also over there should be Slate's Hot Springs and Lucia. There's a whole bunch of people flying around. But nobody's talking. Even Los Angeles, I mean, LA, we should be picking up LA communications. They're not talking. I think it was yesterday where I was watching somebody streaming from Atlanta, and everybody was making CTAF calls in Atlanta, which is great. You know who's coming, who's going. You don't want to crash. But here in Los Angeles, nobody's saying nothing. Nothing. Big Sur. All right, we're very close to Waz Point, and then we shall be... Ouch, sorry about that. I think I banged my hand on the yoke. Yes, we're going to be right over to Arroyo. So it's like 25 miles maybe from Monterey. As I said, it's a very, very popular, super popular airport or general aviation, and in this part of California. And busy airport. General aviation. Wow, that's dramatic, those cliffs. Now we're getting some. Oh no, I thought it was updrafts or downdrafts or anything, but no, it's just the plane reconfiguring for our next waypoint. But I don't want to follow that waypoint. I want to go around, so I'm going to put it back into heading mode, and we're going to continue going in that direction. I don't want to go over the hills. I want to go over the water. And I think that's called Point Sur, this little mountain thingy here. Now we're going to turn and we're going to go in this direction to Castler Point, Notley's Landing. And we're going to be entering Monterey Class C airspace. So let's go ahead and turn towards the north. We're doing great on gas, and everything else seems to be nice. I'm gonna richen the mix a little bit to cool down the engine because it's a little hot. But other than that, we're doing great. Monterey is just on the other side of this. Just on the other side of this. And look at that cloud of marine layer moisture here in the air. Oh, that is one cool looking bridge over there. Look. Cool. Wonder if I can zoom in. Can I zoom in? Yes, I can. That's one cool looking bridge. Right. Let's go ahead and check the altimeter, the altimeter. All right. Monterey has an altimeter of 30.13. So let's adjust this to 30.13. There we are. So we're a little high. And we'll adjust our parameter over here to 30.13. There we go. It's a whole bunch of little bridges in this whole area. Let's see if it'll show up on. Yep, there it is. Bunch of little bridges that have been rendered into the game. And we'll do a CTAF just because. Monterey traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo. About 10 miles to the south. We'll be overflying the field at 2,500 feet and departing to the north. We're just transitioning over the Charlie C airspace. All of this is Carmel. This whole area here. It's Carmel. I really like how all of that looks. There we are. We're about to go over Pebble Beach into the famous, I think that's a famous golf course, right? Pebble Beach. That's Carmel right there, and that's Carmel is over on this side. Pebble Beach is over here. Well, you can see the lights from the airport over here at Monterey. And let's see if we can see the golf course. I think this was Pebble Beach down here. This over here is called Carmel by the Sea. It's got its own bunch of... Oh no, is this Pebble Beach? I'm thinking this may be Pebble Beach right here. A golf course. Yeah. All right. Whew, big hiccup. Ooh, computer's having a bit of an hard time trying to load all the scenery up. All right, now we're going to go back into nav mode and let it follow the line. So over here, we're going to get to a point called Ururu, and then we're going to turn towards the east. Yeah, this part is pretty overcast. So it's not going to be much fun. And I don't know why it is, but the few times I have flown myself in the simulator to Monterey, the weather has always been like pretty crummy. It has been just a lot of clouds. Thick. Hey, we made it to the Ururu waypoint, and now it's going to go this over here is where the airport should be, and we are going to go to the other airport, which is this one, which is the one we're going to overfly right now. Marina Muni. And that other airport that we were going to fly to, I don't know if we're going to get to fly. Look at that. Weather is awful in that direction. We'll see. We'll see as we get closer if we'll have a chance to land there or not. Because that does not look like we're going to be able to keep doing VFR. closed. I don't think we're going to be able to get there. Let me check what the weather is like. Oh no, Half Moon Bay is also closed up. That sucks. Let's see. I have a weather app here. Half Moon Bay is, yeah, it's iffy. Overcast, 1,500. It's iffy, guys. You know what we should do is descend 1,500 and try to stay there. That is armed, and we're gonna go down. We're gonna do a touch and go on this one probably. Marina. Yeah, this one's also saying the same thing. But below, you know, once you get to 1,500, it's a little better. Just hoping that layer won't keep coming down. Marina Municipal. Traffic November 42 Mike Romeo Echo type Cessna 152. Inbound to land runway 29er Marina. So if we're going on 29er, then we're going to do a left traffic pattern. So here we're going to go ahead and take off the autopilot. And we're going to do our downwind. Marina Muni traffic November 42 Mike Romeo Echo is on downwind for runway 29er. Marina. There's Marina Municipal Airport. Over there. Alright, now we're going to turn the head tracking on so that I can look more naturally at the airport. Out the window. Alright, first notch of flaps. And we slow down, slow. We're still doing good on gas, but I'm going to fill up here. Just because it's good to have options later on. Marina traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo, turning base runway 29er. Alright, turning base, and we lose some of this altitude. Second notch of flaps comes in. This helps us on this turn. And there's the lights for the airfield. We lose some more of this altitude. There we are. Marina traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echoes on short final, runway 29er, Marina. Short final. Give ourselves a little more power. Stay just below 50 knots. Trimming up. Trimming up, trimming up. All right. Nice approach here. Mixture goes full rich, and we come in for a beautiful, beautiful landing. Alrighty. And we do a little bit of a flare, turn the power off. Ooh, bounced it. Okay, we keep the tail up. Tail comes down. You have to be super ginger on these brakes. You can't be stepping on the brakes too aggressively, because the tail will come up. Marina traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo is clear of the runway, Marina. All right, guys, we're at Marina Municipal. I'm going to take just a short break here at the FBO while I go to the bathroom. And I think the FBO is to our right. Before we continue our flights. Oh, there's the gasoline truck. Nice planes here today. All right. Park right? I think we parked right. All right, I'm going to shut down for a second and I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. Let's fill up our plane with gas, and then we can get out of here. Look at that. We're down to 38%. So let's fill it back up to 80. And let's check our flight plan to see how far along we are and how much we got to go. We only have about 25% to go. So let's see if the weather helps us. Because according to this thing, I don't know if, yeah, I think we'll be able to land at the other little place we were going to land. All right, let's turn our plane on before we use up all our battery. Mixture full rich. Throttle a little bit. And we... Woohoo, nice. All right. We are good. We are good. We are good. All right, adjusting my headphones. And let's turn the head tracking back on so that I can see over the nose. There we go. Let's adjust this. All right, that's straightforward. Cool. Let's go ahead and land. Let's go ahead and take off from runway 29, right? Oof, why is my microphone coming down? Sorry about this. I have a boom mic, but the weight of the microphone brings the whole boom down, so gotta adjust it. Sorry about that. Adjusting the microphone. There we go. Now it should not move, I hope. Okie doke. Marina traffic, November 42, Mike Romeo Echo, taxiing to runway 29, Marina. Brakes come off, and we're taxiing. We're taxiing. So, 29er is on the other side. Let's get into the taxiway here. Looking over the nose of a tail dragger is tough. This plane, since it's not that drastic, you know, the nose is not that, the angle is not as extreme as some other planes. It's doable. On other planes, what you have to do is kind of stick your head out the window like this. Okay, first notch of flaps. Okie dokie. Marina traffic, November 42, Mike Romeo Echo, taking off runway 29er for a north departure, Marina. There we are, 60 knots, and we are airborne. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 300 feet. Flaps come up. Hold the nose up. Nice. Arena traffic, November 4-2, Mike Romeo Echo. 600 feet, departing to the north. Arena. All right, we're going to climb to 1,500 and then try to just hold it there. We are close to the other airport that I wanted to check out, which is called Charlie Alpha 66. And that one, let's see, Charlie Alpha 66. What happened? There we are, Charlie Alpha 66. Open the airport chart. Information is called Monterey Bay Academy. And we're going to go land there. That one is 70 feet off the ground. The weather there is pretty much the same as it's here. 30.13. The altimeter. Yep, that's what we got. Super close. That's why it's saying. And we should be fine on the weather if we stay below 1,900 feet. So we're going to stay below 1,900. Let's go ahead and trim down. We want to be at 1,500. So come on, baby. Start climbing down. Start sliding down. Bottoms are a little higher than they were reported or originally. They said 1,900. We're close to that, but no, still. Check my map here to see where we are. Moss Landing. Looks like it's another power plant over there. Some smokestacks and a bunch of power lines, so it must be a power plant. Hey, thank you for the lurks, for the people who are lurking. This is a very lurk-friendly channel, so welcome, welcome. I hope that the views are entertaining and that you like it. And if you like it, please make sure to subscribe, or not subscribe, follow. Just make sure you follow. I stream every Sunday, and it's mostly like this, you know, sightseeing. I'm not an airline guy. I'm mostly a GA guy, and I like to fly nice, low and slow and check out the scenery, you know. It's very relaxing, just very chill. There's no agenda here. Just chillness. Okay, this guy said that we should do an approach. The pattern should be on the side of the ocean. That's what the chart said. So, CA66. The wind is 230 and the runways are 10 and 28, so we'll land at 28. First, let's find it, right? First, let's find that field. It's got to be here somewhere. Do you guys see it? Shout. I think it's a dirt road, isn't it? Let's see, general, Monterey, elevation, magnetic, type, private, CA. Charlie Alpha 66 is turf. Yep, it's grass or turf or something. Oh, let's see. Oh, there it is. Holy moly. Okay, 26. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a downwind from the ocean. Monterey Bay Academy traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo. 2,000 feet inbound to enter left traffic pattern for runway 26. That's a runway right there. Piece of grass. Monterey Bay Academy traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo. Entering left downwind, runway 26. Monterey Bay Academy. Look at that. That's it. That piece of grass there, that's the runway. So we're supposed to approach from the ocean so that we don't overfly the buildings of the academy. It's funny because that's not 2.6. I have a feeling they don't have it well mapped out. Or I've looked at it wrong, you think? Monterey Academy traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo, turning base and then short final runway 26. Second out your flaps. lose a lot of altitude. And we're going to put full flaps on this one. Want to slow down quickly. I mean, that's got to be it, right? Even though it's not 2.6. Oh, runway 28 it says, but still, it's not even 28. Well, if this was it, or if this wasn't it, we landed. I mean, it looked notorious. That looked like a notorious turf airfield, no? And turn off head tracking. There we go. Now we can put camera where you need it to be. Did we land at the right place, guys? Or didn't we? Okay, according to Navigraph, we are on the correct. This is the runway. So yeah, we landed in the right spot. Just weird. It doesn't match. It doesn't match what SkyVector says. There is no. Let's see, coordinates, blah, blah, blah. I mean, the coordinates are the same, but the runways don't match. So, all right. Enough about that. Let's just turn around and take off because this place gives me the creeps. Monterey Bay Academy, November 4-2, Mike Romeo Echo, taking off. Runway, let's see, runway 10. Yeah, and then departing to the north. Notch flaps, come on, we gotta get the tail up. Tail up. Thank you, tail up. Oh! Ah! The wind. Okay, just take off. Just take off. Take off. Take off. Okie dokie, 300 feet. Flaps come up. Pulling the nose up, and we're good. And we're going to turn towards the ocean. All right, guys, we're so close now to the end of our trip. Last point on our trip is Half Moon Bay. So we're just gonna fly around this hump over here and get to Half Moon Bay. We're gonna stay underneath. We're gonna stay at 1,500 and on this heading. So let's plug the heading. All right, and we can put our autopilot on. Autopilot heading. And I want it to keep climbing till we get to 1,500 and then it's gonna stop. But we're close. We're already there, pretty much. Cool. We adjust our RPM. Alright. That's a good RPM and we are right. We are right. We are right. Great fuel. Oil temperature is good. Oil pressure is good. Everything looks good. Let's go over to the other side and look out the window. That thing ahead of us, or actually over there to our left, to our right, that is La Selva Beach, then Rio del Mar, and then over there are Opal Cliffs, Little Oak Twin Lakes. These are all tiny little towns. Oh, Santa Cruz. That's all Santa Cruz. That town over there is Santa Cruz. Thank you for lurking. For the guys who are lurking, hope you enjoy it. If you do, make sure to follow, because we do these kinds of flights every Sunday. And it's very chill, very relaxing. You know, just getting to know different parts of the world. And today was California Day. So here we are flying up and down the coast. Mostly up. Mostly up in this. Today, we're on the last leg of our trip today. We have flown all the way down just north of Los Angeles, past Monterey, and now we're about to land in Half Moon Bay, which is where we will be ending today's stream. It will be the last flight. Half Moon Bay, just south of the Bay Area. And then maybe next next Sunday we can go and do the north part, because the north part is also amazing. You know, skipping all the actual San Francisco, getting to the north is it's beautiful. Tiny little fields, nestled in the middle of the mountains in some cases. All that area is wine country, so that's also nice. There's some weird glitch over there. Let's zoom in and see what that glitch is. The hell? Is that a boat that tipped over? What is that? Looks like some strange mathematical glitch. I don't know what that is. That's some sort of world building error. I imagine as you get closer, it starts to build the world better, like with better data. Like we're pretty close and it still hasn't fixed it, so I don't know what the heck's going on over there. Yep, it never fixed it, so. So we were safe 1,500 feet. And you can see the cloud layers just right there. So, you know, staying below 1,500 was a good idea. Okay, we're about 7 miles out. Oh, we're 7 miles out from this point over there. What was that point? Let me see if I can remember what that point was. Ooh, that was another little airfield. Charlie Lima 77. Let's see what Charlie Lima 77 was. Bonnie Doon. Let's see, Bonnie Doon. Bonnie Doon is a privately owned airport. Ooh, it's 2,000. Okay, I won't be able to go there because it's 20 feet above the... So it's in the middle of the clouds right now, that place. That sucks. Yeah, we got to go there when it's not, when the weather's not this bad. Because right now we won't be able to see the runway. Let's see, after Donnie, we had another one, which was 17 Charlie Lima. And that one looks like it's on the coast, so I think we can go to that one. Las Trancas. And Las Trancas is at 125 feet. Yeah, we can do that one. It's gravel. Ooh, a gravel field, Las Trancas. That looks like a fun field to try, huh? especially on this plane. Las Trancas traffic, November 42, Mike Romeo Echo, type Cessna 152, 10 miles to the southeast, inbound to land on a runway 32. I said 32, but I really don't know. Let's see. Let me check the weather for Las Trancas. There's no weather nearby. Yeah, there are no weather stations nearby, but I'm thinking the wind is coming. I don't know. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Runway 30. Oh, wait, that's not it. Las Trancas is this one. Runway 14 and 32. Yeah, what the heck. We'll do 3-2. We'll see what it looks like when we get closer. All right. Let's take it off of autopilot and let's fly to Las Trancas and see if we can find it. A gravel airstrip. I mean, our GPS is going to be a big help now. There's nobody around us in VATSIM, so I'm just going to stop making up radio calls. So depending on what Las Trancas looks like, it could very well be our, after that, then we go straight to Half Moon Bay, which is the last one we're going to land at today. Last spot. My microphone stand is being a pain. All right, let's try to find this airport. Las Trancas, where are you, Las Trancas? We should be close. Gravel airstrip. Okay, stick your head out the window, guys, and see if you can find it. I don't know. It's a little shady to me. Oh, could it be over there? Let's see. Could it be over here? That would be very, very difficult to land there. I think that may be it, guys. All right. Strancas traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo. Overflying the field. We're going to overfly it first, make sure that we can land. Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay, let's land from the north. Las Trancas traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo, is on downwind for runway 14, Las Trancas. Runway 14, all right. Okay, this is going to be pretty difficult because of the terrain, so. Okay. They're not your flaps. I don't even know if we can land there. That looks like a tiny little airport. 1,300 feet. That looks tough, guys. We could crash. This could be our last one. I'm not sure if this plane can handle 1,300 feet. We're going to overfly it. And if we can't land there, we're just going to fly right over it. And we're going to be coming down. Yeah. 3 flap. I think this may be for Cubs or smaller planes. This is it right here. I'm thinking we can't land. What do you guys think? I mean, they got some nice planes parked there, but that's just Microsoft. I don't think we'll be able to land and stop. Yeah, we're going to skip Las Trancas just because I'm chicken. And I don't have that much faith in this airplane to land in such short field. I mean, that was a super tiny field. Come on, turn faster. Steep turn, steep turn. I'm going to overfly it from this side just so we can get a good look at it. I don't know, man. That is shady. Very, very shady. Like with a Kit Fox, I could land it there. But on this plane, I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. And since so far I've had 0 accidents, we're going to keep it that way. And we're going to go straight to Half Moon Bay. Las Trancas traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo, aborting, landing, departing towards the northwest. Las Trancas. All right, we're going to go around the coast because here terrain gets in the way. And it's no fun flying through the mountains when it's cloudy. Hope you guys have had fun tonight. It's been a blast. It's been fun flying around on this tiny little airplane with you as my guest. I hope you've had fun too. I hope I haven't made you, queasy with all the landings. The weather hasn't been great, but at least it hasn't been, windy and shaking and turbulent. It's been good for flying. It's been great. And for this plane, when we can stay below the clouds, it's okay. It's been good. I hope you've got a kick out of watching out the windows like I have. Seeing all of this really well done terrain. It's a testament to these mapping initiatives. And creating meshes out of satellite data, overlaying the photos on that, and then having another program determine what kind of trees and what kind of vegetation and what kind of buildings there should be there based on the photo and rendering them. So that is pretty wild how they've been able to do that and make it look so good, make it look so real. It's amazing. All right, let's turn. So next version is coming soon. 2024 should be coming out at the end of next year, I think. It promises to have even more innovations graphics-wise. So that will be a lot of fun. That will improve on this. It also promises to be less resource hungry, which I'm all for. Because right now I have my hard disk is basically full of flight simulator stuff. Every time they do an update and a world update and all that data, has to live on your computer whether you use it or not. And at the end of after a while, you end up with a hard disk full. And it's only stuff you're gonna see when you're there, like all of this stuff. And we're not even going to go into the city, but my computer has all the buildings for San Francisco. You know, we're not going to see it today, but still it's living there on my hard disk. As well as New York, Chicago, a whole bunch of other cities. Los Angeles. Those kind of areas like that remind me so much of Grand Theft Auto. There's like so many parts of Grand Theft Auto that look just like that. Okay, we're 17 miles away from Half Moon Bay. Oh, LA Center is back on. But I'm not in LA Center's area anymore. I think I'm in Oakland Center now, right? All of this area. It's a little windier over here. Oh, why are my flaps down? I forgot to bring them up. That's crazy. Going slow for no reason.
Traffic, jet 2314, clear runway 01. Departing the pattern to the west. San Francisco traffic.
I can start to hear San Francisco CTAF calls now. Ooh, wind is hitting us hard. Must be a storm coming in. So let's get the weather from Half Moon Bay to make sure that we're going to land in the correct way and the correct runway at least. Let's close this up, close that up. Let's see. Ooh, going in the wrong direction. Here we are. Ooh, oh no, Half Moon Bay is IFR? You're kidding me. 1,600. Oh, the clouds are lower. Well, we're so close, we might as well take a look, see if we can get in. We're only 11 miles away. Okay, broken. All right. The wind is coming from the north, 330 at 9 knots. So that's not bad because the runways at Half Moon Bay are .30 and 12, so we can land on runway 30. Half Moon Bay traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo, type Cessna 152, 1,500 feet, 10 miles to the south, inbound to land runway 30. Let's check out what Half Moon Bay looks like. Okay, yeah, it's just one strip. Runways 30 and 12. We're going to do 30 and they are in asphalt, concrete, fair condition, 5,000 feet. So we're good. We're going to be really, really good. Okay, and let's not get into the terrain, please. Let's stay out here in the ocean. And yeah, we're gonna go down to 1,000 feet because weather is sucky. Nine knot winds on this little airplane. We're going to feel it. We are definitely going to feel it. So we're going to go a little slower. Oh, wow. Weather is awful. What did we say it was? 30.14. That's not bad. I can't see anything out there. But we're in there, according to our GPS, trusty GPS. We are going in the right direction. Into the soup. Give it some juice. 4 miles out. I don't know if there's anyone flying around here. Half Moon Bay. Some dude is flying straight at us, but he's at 10,000 feet, so it's no problem. Oh, he's a jet. Oh, some jet dude. It's gonna fly straight above us. Can we see him? It's gonna be really high up there. He's gonna go like zoom. Probably not gonna see him because of the clouds. Oh, guys, I don't know, man. This looks completely ugly. I'm not sure we will be able to see the airfield, to be honest. So, I don't know. I have a hard time seeing the ground. Executive decision, should we keep going? Yeah, we can keep going. I can see the ground now. We're good. We're good. All right, let's turn our landing light off, taxi lights on. We need all the lights that can help us. Autopilot comes off. Half Moon Bay traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo on final for runway 30, Half Moon Bay. There's the airport. El aeropuerto. Oof. Thank goodness for those lights, though. Half Moon Bay traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo is on short final, runway 30, Half Moon Bay. It's a good thing they had lights, you know? It's all saying. Too bad we won't be able to see the airport. Even with the drone camera, the airport's going to be like all hazy and ugly. Yeah, don't stall on me. There we are, displays threshold. And we are nice. And safe. Welcome to Half Moon Bay, guys. The end of this very adventurous trip. Let's clean up the plane here. Cool. And we're gonna exit the runway right here at the first taxiway. Half Moon Bay traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo is clear of the runway, Half Moon Bay.
San Francisco traffic, speed this line 1 Mike heavy, 10 miles per hour, running 28 right, San Francisco.
There we go, CTAF. Welcome to Half Moon Bay. This place is beautiful when you can see it. Right now, it's less. a lot less beautiful. Very, very cloudy. Okay, we turn off our landing lights. We just leave the taxi lights. That's gas pumps. And we're gonna go to parking, which I think is over here. Yeah, this is parking over here. Lump. Actually, there's another parking over there. Let's go that one. Like even with nose up and you brake right away, tail wants to come get you. Woo. Oh, there's our dude. Just saw him over there. All right, let's go nice and slow. All right, guys, put the parking brake on, turn the mixture off, turn the magnetos off, turn all the lamps, lights, and doodads. They're all off, and we turn off the alternator and the battery. And I hope you've had a good time, because I have. It's been fantastic. It's been lovely. We've been able to fly all over California and have had a blast. I hope you guys had a blast too. Welcome to very cloudy Half Moon Bay. And now it's time to go out and have some real life fun and have some lunch, be with family, have a blast. Hope to see you again next either Saturday or Sunday, not sure yet. Most probably Sunday. For another beautiful, fantastic sightseeing tour somewhere in the world. If you have suggestions on where you want to go, please let me know. You can send me a message in the comments in the YouTube video or here at Twitch. Whisper. I try to answer all my whispers. So be good. See you soon. Take care. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely Sunday. Bye-bye.